Welcome to another edition of Take 5. We're in John 15, verse 18. If the world hates you, know that it has hated me before it hated you. Well, let me ask you something. Does the world hate you? Does the world system hate you? Do a lot of people hate you, or even just a few people hate you? And do they hate you because you stand for the things of God? If nobody hates you in this world system that we're in, you need to be asking yourself, am I taking a stand for anything? It's really not that hard to get along with everybody. You just don't take a side. You sit on a fence. I was having a Facebook discussion with someone recently who wanted to sit on a fence. He didn't really want to take a side on a controversial issue. Well, nobody's going to hate him because he's going to try to see both sides of everything, see? Well, sometimes there aren't two sides. Sometimes there's God's side and the world's side. Let's take, okay, I'm going to get a little controversial myself. Let's take the issue of gay marriage. All right? Should gay marriage be legal? Now, it doesn't take a Bible scholar. It just takes somebody willing to read and accept that what God said is true. And there are numerous passages to understand that homosexual marriage is wrong. Homosexuality is an abomination to God. It's not an alternate lifestyle. Yet to make these kind of statements, I am alienating people. The world system has convinced even some Christians that homosexuality is okay, or that homosexual marriage is okay, or that legalized homosexual marriage is okay, and they're willing even to support a president when they have a choice. They're willing to support a president that's part of his agenda. Now, this is not a gray area. This is so crystal clear, yet because people don't want to be hated, see? Because people want to appease both sides. They don't want to take a stand. They don't have people coming after them. They try to go both ways on this. But if you make a statement, you stand up and say this is wrong, and you should not support a candidate that supports this, and you should not vote for somebody who wants to legalize gay marriage. And when you make a strong statement like that, you alienate people. I've got a sister who's gay, who's homosexual, who's in an immoral relationship with another woman, and I love her, and I went to her wedding to show her that I love her, but I do not approve of what she does at all, and I see the devastation it has caused in her family and among her children. There are consequences to these things. Let's go to the next verse, verse 19. If you were of the world would love you as its own, but because you were not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. You know, I'm not of this world system. I can't think like they think because I'm not of it. I've been chosen by God out of this world, and I'm thankful that I have been. And He has refreshed my mind and changed my thinking to the way He thinks. And I'm going to express things the way He would express them. And because of that, I will take some heat. And I'm okay with that. If you're not taking any heat for anything, look deep inside your soul and see, are you going by this book? Now, if you're just on purpose trying to stir up controversy where there's no need to, if you're just trying to make issues out of things where there's no need to make an issue, well, perhaps you're just, a troublemaker. But if you're standing for the Word of God on important issues that affect our culture, people aren't going to like you. I'm just telling you that right off the bat. That's okay. They didn't like Jesus either. As a matter of fact, they hated Him and crucified Him. So you're in good company. All right? Hey, come back tomorrow for the next edition of Take 5.